لقد ارتكب هانسن خطأ فادحا.
What's up, y'all? Excuse me. It's your boy Drew. We about 2 days from the selection, 2024 selection. Shout out to the chat. We got 8 people here. All-time record, 8. I guess since we're so close to the selection, there's nothing else to talk about besides that. If you're new here, man, make sure you go subscribe to the Toilet Bowl Earth channel. I just did a stream over there with the homie Toilet Bowl Earth. It was funny as fuck at the end. I was getting into it. I wanted to keep going, and he shut it down, so I'll start it here. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? Samantha was over there, too. Let me put the link in the chat here if anyone wants to jump in. Just keep it on topic for at least for first, maybe if you want to get out any thoughts about the election, anyone. We did show earlier what on the 12th Earth stream what happened to Peanut the squirrel. It turns out his owner was a OnlyFans model, if you want to call it that, an OnlyFans person. And this is what became of Peanut the squirrel. Rest in peace, little partner. You're in a better place now. For now, I have no idea where to start. But I got my 2 monitors. Man, this is a new thing to me still. The 2 monitors, so let's go. Just going to scroll through Twitter and see if anyone wants to join in. And if not, I'll just go on a rant about the election and my thoughts on where we're at in the politics and the possible timelines that can happen as we branch out here from this fork in the road from the election. Excuse me. Big weed corporations try to hide behind Florida's single-issue rule to explain their plan's flaws, like the fact that Amendment 3 doesn't allow home growing. Our policy director has thoughts on that. Yeah, so I'm in Florida, and everywhere you go on the radio, there's like vote yes or no on Amendment 3, and I believe that means legalized sale of recreational marijuana, which they don't have here in Florida, believe it or not. Let me see what this says real quick, and then we'll shout out to Bong Ripper and Samantha. Give me 1 second here, guys.
They have no problem crossing out the word medical in other areas. They have no problem writing the word cultivate to them for being able to grow their marijuana. Right, cultivate individuals. So if we want to hide behind single subjects too, let's also bring up the point that in the history of Florida, there have been several authors and several amendments and several petitions that have done another petition So you have them sign two things. So if you cared about clean indoor air, if you cared about individuals being able to grow in their backyard, you would have put another petition on the ballot, but you didn't. You didn't do it because you don't care, because it's about corporate greed and it's about the bottom line of making money. Oh, single subject, great issue. In fact, I'm enthralled that you brought it up.
Look at this guy just mouth agape next to her.
Single subject. They have no problem crossing out the word medical in other area. They have no problem writing the word cultivate when it.
So just loops, but okay. Your thoughts, expert panel.
I think almost no thoughts at this point. Like, what were they talking about? Actually, I was, maybe busy doing drugs.
They were basically just saying, like, when they bring up this this thing for vote in Florida, that you don't have the right to grow your own. It's just all about, you know, they want you to buy it in a dispensary and shit like that and tax it.
No. So, like, yeah, here you're legally allowed to grow a certain amount without a certificate or anything. But if you want to get into like craft cannabis growing or something, or you want like an entire house full of plants, yeah, you got to get like a cert or whatever. But the average home is allowed to have 4 plants.
4.
Yeah.
But they don't monitor.
No, they really don't. They don't monitor that shit.
The cops think it's cool. Like I had
like
plants.
Especially if you're doing outdoor, you can legit just grow like a fucking like a tree-sized plant.
Yeah, like you can see it over fences, and like people in my hometown would like steal, like they would hop fences at night and like take people's plants.
You get a lot of crop dusters out there and whatnot, but
I can't even fathom that you're not allowed to do that. Like it's
weird to think that like you couldn't be able to grow. Because it's been legal in Canada here for over 10 years.
No, it's been since 2019, I think. Like officially 2019. I think.
What? Like everywhere in Canada, or just where you're at?
Walk down the street and do it. Yeah. Like, you could just walk down the street. Like,
well, no, there are limitations. You're not allowed to smoke within 20 meters of like any public area where children congregate. So that would be like, you know, grocery stores, department stores, like schools, like, churches, playgrounds.
I mean,
obviously.
Sorry, my like backyard is technically you're not allowed, but it's also my private residence. So
it's kind of the similar situation I have where like there's a legal daycare next door, but because it is a private residence, it's like it gets into that weird gray area.
And in Canada,
you know, I'm not like going up back and being like, hey kids, and like blowing bong tokes in their face.
But in Canada, like we do have the like Charter of Rights, and like, you know, like I'm disabled. So like
it is considered a medicinal product.
So and like substance use disorder is like
that's also
it is covered, it's protected, and it's an expression of my disability. So I'm allowed to.
No, straight up, like the government of Canada has meth heads on disability, and they will help pay for your meth addiction.
But they also will try to get you onto the MAID.
Yeah, and they say they do that, like, oh, we'll get you into the program, but they're just gonna sit there still smoking meth every day.
Yeah, or they'll want to give you the like medical aid and
or they'll give you like the government option of like, well, here's legal methamphetamine, and it's like you're still in the same cycle.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know who is this Kim Kardashian, I'm guessing.
Oh shit. Look at them milkies. Them ain't real though.
It says they ain't even trying to hide it anymore. Hide what?
That's probably true. That's a dude.
I like
they're tucking their pee-pee in there.
I like them.
What? You like what?
I like the Kardashians.
Those breasts?
Well, this one was comparing this to George Floyd. I have no idea what this is, but I do want to get into the election.
I can't breathe. White folks still. Oh! Are you eating them?
I'm not going to jail. You stop me.
Don't grab me, guys. They're aggressive.
This is salt.
They were really aggressive. They were aggressive the whole time.
I can't breathe.
I'm not gonna say like it's space.
That's assault.
Yeah, how long before the crowd just turns on these guys? There's nothing the police could do if this Let's say 20
Oh,
guys.
the whole crowd of people turned on them. Like,
Yeah, there's nothing they could do. They'd just have to retreat.
That's assault.
I don't know. He's probably
You
just
can't
drunk
do
at a
that.
ball game or something fucking retarded.
He's
It's
scared.
always
Like,
something
he's
fucking
scared.
dumb.
He's just like,
How's he scared?
That's assault.
He's gonna go to jail. These cops.
Fucked up. But it says
But
this is worse than George Floyd by a mile. Can whites destroy billions in property? No, it didn't look worse than George Floyd. The guy was barely even hurt.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's like comparable to that. That's pretty extreme.
He walked away.
Yeah, like, is he alive? Did he go to jail? Like, is he
I
on
mean,
bail?
he wasn't even down yet.
He lived, obviously, right?
Right.
Allegedly.
Oh, hell no. Look at this one. Hell no.
Oh my
And
God.
okay, maybe I'm gay. Maybe
What?
my wife really is a man, like all these people say. Maybe her name is Big Mike, and maybe she does have a huge dick.
Okay, it's fake.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. Just go out and vote for Kamala, even if she is retarded. Okay, we got
I thought it was real for a second.
Joe out of the way. Just vote for Kamala so we can win this thing, and we'll figure it out. Okay?
Got me. Do you guys? You don't see signs up there, do you, for like the American political election?
Yeah, actually, no,
Trump,
wait a
Trump
minute.
Legs. I see Trump legs on cars.
Yeah, no, I went and I paid the local boy who's been like helping me out with some fucking yard work and shit. And straight up, I paid him the other day, and I go over there and they got a Trump sign on the lawn, Trump 2024, and I was just laughing the whole time because his dad's like,
And you're in Canada.
yeah, and we're in Canada straight up, but they got like American relatives and shit because we are kind of close to the border and whatnot.
really,
So
yeah.
yeah.
It seems like the non-Americans like Trump.
Oh no, there's a lot of Canadians here who just like they're sick of the we were joking about it in the stream kind of earlier or whatever, but yeah, there's a lot of Canadians who are tired of they're tired of the Trudeau bullshit and the woke garbage.
It's been too long. He's been
it's been like a
Trudeau's been
decade of this
over a decade.
slow encroaching communist garbage, and it's just you see it all over the place. There's a lot of Canadians that support Trump and have this like very conservative attitude. So, and again, because they do, we've got a lot of Canadians who have family down in the United States and stuff, so it's important to us. It does matter to us, you know what I'm saying? I still got family down in the States too.
Yeah.
My couch says liberalism is dead. I agree. I think it went too far. I think
the woke went too far. They dove in balls deep, and it's been this never-ending fucking parade of garbage. And everywhere you look online now, people are done with it. They don't want this fucking they don't want any of this agenda being pushed, especially the truly weirdo bullshit that's being targeted towards kids. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, and it's all in schools being forced down their throats and stuff.
You go into public libraries, they got that shit on the fucking shelf and stuff, and unless you make an actual complaint about it, it just stays there. It's we don't want this shit.
Yeah,
around.
and
Fuck
the
off.
public school board locally here, they have always had public meetings that anyone can go to. Anyone can hop on the microphone and talk about their concerns. But the people that are on the school board that I personally know, I've done graphic design. My mom is a friend with this woman who's on the school board who makes these high level decisions, and her husband is also a politician. He's an MP, or he used to be a long-term one. But they would just recently they made it so that nobody can talk at these meetings anymore. And over the last few years, people would go there and they'd be like, we can't have this stuff being exposed to our kids. And the school board is you are bigots, you are harassing us, you are they would get the police involved. They would just be
I would say
and just shut them down. They would make them leave, and they are saying valid things these are you're promoting things.
There's no way to defend any of that shit, really.
No, yeah, so now it's barred, and it's they're saying the school board's we're a private association, we have the right to do this in our meetings. And it's you are funded by the government, isn't it?
Taxpayer, yeah. And how long before then you will see people holding these school officials and other politicians and stuff feet to the fire? We haven't really seen
I hold them accountable.
We haven't seen that in a long time.
Why are they defending it so hard, their right to have this material in the schools? Because when I was in the schools, I would have been like, yeah, don't take our gay books. Like, we need this shit. But it's like,
Yeah, it's if you
It's
watch
too
the JD Vance interview on Rogan, he gets into that where it's basically like the woke ideology is a religion.
Yeah,
So
no,
they
it
have
is.
to defend it
It's
like
a
to
cult.
death,
It's
basically.
a cult.
yeah, the trans stuff is a cult. Like, it's, oof.
This video here, let me play this video. It says Amish
Yeah,
for
go for it.
Trump. Google says there's 92,000 Amish in Pennsylvania. The Amish could quite literally swing the election if they all voted. Typically, they don't vote, but this year there may be a surge of Amish at the polls in Pennsylvania.
And who are you voting for?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Are you Amish? Can I
Yeah.
ask? Awesome. And so the Amish are going to be coming out to vote this year.
Some of them, yeah. Right.
What has caused so many of the Amish to register to vote this year?
Probably just they want to get out and vote and make a difference.
Yeah. Have you guys been affected this past 4 years underneath the Biden-Harris administration?
I would say definitely. Yeah.
And in what ways has the Amish community been affected?
One way is that with Trump, the Amish had, I would say, they had more freedom, and with the Biden administration, there was not. It started getting tighter and tighter. And
I just heard yesterday that 180,000 Amish are registered now because of what happened last year. Some kind of someone Democrat went in and tried to shut down a guy's operation. He was doing like organic farming or something. And
They shut down milk.
the billboard's actually in
Is it like the non-pasteurized
Pennsylvania
milk?
Dutch. It's not even in English. It says to go out and vote
Oh,
for
really?
Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't really see a scenario where Donald Trump doesn't win. And I talked about this on Total Stream, but if you guys didn't see that earlier,
No, I caught that. Yeah. About how it would like escalate things with the left and it would like really start.
yeah, but I just think, yeah, it's got to be. I'm going to call it 50, all 50 states run the table, just like Reagan almost did it. I think you'll have a repeat of Reagan. There's been a lot of parallels between the presidencies of Donald and Ronald. But maybe he gets all 50 states, and then that makes the liberals feel like they're really boxed in and the walls are closing in on them, and then they're really going to chimp out. The quote-unquote silent majority comes out. And Alex Jones had a good video on it today, too, about this guy's funny. He's looking healthy, man. He's finally every time I look at this guy, I'm like, man, he looks like shit.
Yeah, but
like he looks better.
Have you heard or seen what the Vatican is like made their like choice for the election? Because I haven't checked that yet.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Vatican, the little Traname character.
No. I mean, we can talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, I would like to watch this Alex Jones thing. But I was just wondering, like, what the Vatican is like put in, like who they voted for, more or less.
I haven't seen this. Let's watch this. But basically, Alex Jones, because of that Sandy Hook trial, now that the Infowars network is forced to go up for sale on November 13th or something like that, just shortly after the election, Infowars is going to go up for bid, I think. So that'll be interesting to see who plays into that and buys it and stuff. Let me see what he says here.
We're going to have total election coverage in Infowars. Isn't it great they didn't shut us down before the election? Well, they're really pissed off. We're going to be on with live coverage, all these huge guests, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's going to be contested, going for a long time. But certainly the Democrats have their way. So we're just going to be on until the 13th. And if bad guys sell it, the people that want to buy it that are bad have said, can we have it? Can we have it instantly? Can we have it as soon? And they said, yes, as soon as your wire clears, you turn it. Oh, God, help me out. Anakin will tell you the Jedi take over 2 weeks. Anakin, he's going to kill me. Help. We win one way or another now. We've blown them worldwide. Unless they start World War III and kill the surface of the earth, we have won. I passed the Rubicon. I know it in my gut myself.
Dude, there's no fucking way. Fuck all the people that say he's a shill and all that shit. I don't give a fuck if he's a shill. He's funny as fuck. And he's been right about like 90% of the shit he's been talking about over all these years.
Right.
Well, it's like Dad worked for the CIA or something, didn't he? So
did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this was the video on display where
ABT.
What the fuck you doing, nigga?
Just woke up, dog.
Hey,
Swing through, dog.
hop on.
We were going ham on Toilet Bowl stream.
Yeah.
I had to keep it going over here.
I need a break. I need a gravy break.
Is this the one that I saw earlier? I gotta find the same one that I saw earlier. How many times a day they got Justice for Peanut T-shirt? What do you got there, Samantha? Hold on.
I found this.
That's
like,
Trump.
Yeah, so like I was doing drugs in 2016 when I was like a leftist. Like I was definitely on a bunch of cannabis and maybe some Ritalin I was shooting up. But like I was like in a trance when I drew this. I think it's backwards, but I was not a fan of Trump. Like I liked him on The Apprentice, like back in the day, but like as a, this like communist voting leftist, like blue-haired person, whatever. Like I was like on the like narrative of he's bad or whatever. But I like liked him after that. But like I found this, but like it says this is underage. This is tremendous, where like his nose is like the O. This is like KKK up here. He's like there's like a lady parts up here, it looks like, on his like third eye.
Whoa.
It says call me bruh. It says there's like a snake coming out of his throat. It says 666. It says really great, like GR8. It says Trump, Satan, and there's like money signs. There's like a shred.
If you guys want to buy this, it's $99 by Cash App. She'll mail
it's on
it
the
to you.
back of a Hello Kitty.
It's on some Hello Kitty stationery.
Yeah, and then, so like he has like a safety pin like shredded up like American flag kind of thing, but it's just like green pen, and I drew this like
what's his
5
tongue?
minutes. It's a snake. It's definitely like from Genesis, like yeah. So I would definitely vote. Like I'm Canadian, but I'm happy people are catching up that he is good. He's good. Like people have been calling me Hitler all my life, and now like the last few years are like, how can you like Trump? Like my mom is like
Hitler.
But yeah, it's
You're
like
literally Hitler.
I am. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna skip this, but basically he introduces this clip, and this guy just loops over and over again. What this guy says is that the Kamala Harris team basically says, we got this. They're not worried. They have the steel like in place. And so you got to get out there and vote. So then I'll play what Alex Jones said after that.
Today. It is Saturday, November 2nd, 2024. We're less than 3 days from the official election day and the most important election in world history, Tuesday, November 5th. And this is an emergency Saturday election alert update. All right. I've known Patrick Byrne a long time. He's a very respected journalist and also very successful businessman. And he put out a viral news alert this morning where he basically laid out the facts from his sources that the Democratic Party run by Obama is measuring the Drakes in the White House and has told other people, don't worry about all this. Trump landslide or him ahead the polls. It doesn't matter. He will lose. And people really got upset by this video. And people ask me, is it accurate? Well, not only do I know that Patrick has a great record of accuracy for decades, I don't need to believe Patrick Byrne. All the signs are there. All the evidence is there. And Pelosi, back in 2020, right before the election, said the same stuff publicly, that it doesn't matter whether it looks like he wins. It's a red mirage. We will have the votes after Election Day. And then we've seen similar statements since then by key Democrat Party operatives. So, yes, they are telling their people that she is invincible and it doesn't matter what. They're not going to accept the certification of Trump. Raskin has said that, who ran the Jan 6 committee. And they charged people for even talking like that, but now he's openly saying it. So a lot goes into that. Now, the big question I'm sure you have is, can it be stopped? Or why are they telling their people that it's a sure thing? Well, Hillary told her people that as well in 2016. They said she had a 98% chance of winning the New York Times. She had Newsweek interviews, already printed up, Madam President. You remember all that. So part of that is their arrogance with their own people to make them not break ranks and not panic. That said, they have every intention of stealing it. And I'll walk through the evidence that's currently taking place. The question is, will they be successful? But they already said he was a Russian agent, had all the fake investigations, tried to remove him by impeachment twice, had all the criminal indictments and the lawfare and the fake conviction, and then the 2 assassination attempts and all the rest of it. So you think they're going to stop there? And the answer is no. And then if you look at past election irregularities and just open fraud, 2020 was massive. They just gaslit folks. There was no evidence of it, but then later with the lawsuits and evidence came out that it was worse than what Trump and myself and others had said. It was exactly what we said, just worse. In Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia, the list goes on, all the battlegrounds. And now they've done everything they did in 2020, but much worse, much more intense, because they know that Trump is coming after the deep state. He is planning on firing them. He's got a real coalition of experts now that are ready to come in, and he is way more informed than he was back then. So, yeah, we have a very dangerous enemy. And as Patrick said, only a massive super landslide can override them. It won't look like a landslide because, again, the fraud's like a seawall, a blue seawall, and the wave comes in. And if it's not big enough to get over the seawall, at least some of it, then he loses. So, again, that's a big wave, but can't make it past the wall. You got to have a wave so big, and it goes in the statistics and the numbers, and they've only got so many dead people and so many fraudulent people on the voter rolls, and each state's been looked at. But on average, they've got 7 to 10% fraud baked in. And if Trump can win in battlegrounds by more than 10%, he will win. It's simple. Again, look at Michigan. Remember, they denied 4 years ago what Republicans said, and they sued and proved it. And then they said this year, well, we're still keeping them on there. 500,000 plus people that have never been on the voter rolls, never voted. Most of them are fake names. That's come out in the news. But they stay on, the state said. Well, how do you have 500,000? So the only way they can stop a landslide, and it's so obvious, is if they produce so many digital fake votes or so many fake ballots with fake names or dead people's names on it, that it's more voters than there are on the voter rolls when you add up the Republican and Democrat votes. But in the case of Michigan, they've actually done that. So when I say a total tsunami is unstoppable, actually it isn't. It's just then you're going to have it right out in the open.
Again, I think that's the play that can go a couple different ways, but they have to get the voters' output higher than the actual people in the state to draw attention to it.
Yep.
So what he's saying though is you got to have a red wave so big it's got to go over that little built-in baked-in cheat they have. It reminds me of this guy when he talked about how the NBA is rigged. Now this guy's a player, and he basically says the same thing. If you want to win, the refs are going to stack the deck against you. You have to win so big that like the other team really can't. Even the referees can't make that much of a difference. You got to win by like 20 points or something.
I was like, listen, the closeout game is the hardest game in your life. And they be like, why? And
Hold on a second, it's going nuts.
I can't say, but
This is my internet's going nuts. Sorry.
I can't say.
Oh, no worries, man.
Oh, okay, this is just a still, but I've seen this as a video before, but this is just them talking. Where's the fucking? Hold on.
It's legend. That's legend right there. Revealing the NBA gravy leaks. Rigged. It's all rigged. Nigga rigged.
Listen, closeout game is the hardest game in your life. And they be like, why? And I can't say it.
No, I'll tell it. But go ahead. You got to be the vehicle. I remember we about to play Game 7, 2012. So we about to play the Celtics or whatever.
Game 7.
So I'm hyped as hell. I'm like, yeah, bro, we got a Game 7. So Elden's like, we're going to have to win by 15 just to win by 1. So I'm like, what you mean? He's like, bro, this is an NBA, it's entertainment. LeBron is and the Heat are waiting. Would you rather watch the Celtics or the Sixers play the Heat? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm on the team. I wouldn't even watch the Sixers play the Heat. Like, so we get in this game. You know how much money the NBA is gonna lose? So I'm like, I guess like a decent amount. It's like, okay then. So like, that's why I'm telling you, take M's and M's from this. I'm like, what? He's like millions of memories because this is entertainment.
Listen, close.
Bam, shit's fake.
Magnets in the basketballs for the metal hoops. No, 100%. Legend, like, he broke this down so many times for us in the fucking chat.
There's a bunch of videos about that. I'll pull it up.
It's crazy.
I thought you were saying something like ICP, like magnets. I never heard.
Huh?
I never heard of it.
Oh, fucking how do they work?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I've never heard of this.
You've never heard
Hello,
of it?
viewers. Today I will be covering how the NBA appears to use a magnetic rim to ensure that the ball either goes in or doesn't go in. To start, I'll begin with a pretty classic video from the 2007 NBA playoffs.
Baron Davis can make a shot from anywhere on the court. Is it magic or is it magnets? Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch. And when Baron needs more magnets, Baron gets more magnets. Don't believe me? Watch the NBA playoffs and you'll see there's really no other explanation.
That is amazing.
Come on, dude.
Okay, another game winner. Look at the shot.
Golf too.
Okay, I'll slow it down. It's hard to
Golf
see.
is like first.
Takes the shot. It's the ball sailing. It's the ball short, and then you can see right about here the ball pulls out and then it goes in. You know what's coming next, folks.
Why is it?
Is it magic or is it magnets?
It's mag.
My internet's fucking going crazy.
Everything.
Too much truth, dog.
Slow it down. It's hard to see.
And
Takes
I
the
agree.
shot.
Lyrics.
The ball sailing. If the ball's short, and then you can see right about here the ball pulls out and then it goes in. You know what's coming next, folks.
Is it magic?
Magnets, dog.
Magnets.
I like
Bam.
that.
Boom.
Everyone should learn about magnetism, magnetism.
Okay, this is the one that's the proof to me right here.
No,
at the
and then
shot.
look at the
Takes
golf
it.
ones too. Look
It
at the
gets
golf
stuck.
magnets. Look
Really?
at that shit.
Have you ever seen that
Come
in your
on.
life?
That's
You know
not
what's coming.
possible.
That's like 1 in a fucking million.
Whips it.
No,
Not even. It's not even possible because it would just bounce right off.
Opportunity to do that multiple times, you couldn't.
Bring your own ball.
It's like pulling a horseshoe out of your butthole. Bump. Just how?
Shit.
When they supply the
Bump.
ball, when they
Bump.
supply the shit for it. That's just carnival. It's carnival.
Carnival shit.
Look at this niggery.
Look at that shit.
You cannot trust.
Wow.
You can't trust anything. Don't put like money.
And then
into-
yeah,
like, it's
David
like-
David Blaine over here being like,
Magnets, ball.
And then it's called Unbelievable, whatever show this is. Like,
Damn, bro. So we need magnets. We need magnets in the voting booth
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesday.
I
Guy
agree.
Freeman says the same with field goal kicks. I've seen that shit too.
It just automatically
Like,
just draws
man.
your hand right to the.
can you describe
Huh.
your voting booths? Because ours are like cardboard boxes and like pencils.
Yeah.
I haven't voted in so long. I don't even know.
I can't understand.
No, you can
these-
vote online now though.
Not here.
Yeah.
What?
can?
Yeah. You can register for online voting.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I don't know.
Baby.
Yeah, you can register, but you can't vote here.
No, and again, I mean, like TBE brought up like a good point earlier. Like, at what level do you vote? I mean, I've got
We vote low level.
low level
Wait, like,
stuff
Canadian
where
goes
like
up.
even to the point where the guy who's running for mayor, he just showed up in a kilt at my house and he was like, "Hey, vote for me." I was like, "Yeah, you're
Yeah,
wearing a kilt. That's kind of cool."
They go around to houses like until like the minute. that
Yeah,
it's
they do.
like-
They actually do like the door-to-door knock and they hand out pamphlets and it's pretty interesting
then,
to
yeah.
see the level. Yeah, even
They-
at
they,
the
like, pick up-
municipal
yeah,
level.
Yeah, and they all pick up their signs afterwards. Like they'll
Yeah, that
their
too.
vans. Like I've
Yeah, they'll
helped
come
pick
and
up.
collect their stuff.
That same lady that like is blocking the like school board meetings. I helped her get her husband's signs off her lawns afterwards. Like it's all very like grassroots, and it's like because like yeah, in Canada, like you do not vote for the prime minister ever. Like you vote for the
Wait, Jay Dreamers is
Trickles
in
up.
jail?
Wait, is he? Is that what that says?
You just highlighted something about what did Daniel just say? Haven't y'all been watching Jay
Oh,
Dreamers?
prison to YouTube.
Oh
'Cause he
no.
was a convict.
Oh, that was a perfect pause for the Alex Jones video, by the way. Just a big old soy jack face. No, 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 no.
Yeah, my internet gets so wonky when I start doing this. It's totally fine any other time.
At least you're not in the pyroclastic plume, so we'll still have internet. It won't be great, but we won't be dust people. So I'm happy about that.
I read the road.
And yeah, we'll hop on a boat and go down the East Coast and come down.
Men and women
to
did
your
nothing. That's what
triangle.
Thomas Jefferson said. He was at.
I was watching it. Yeah, look at this is where he talks about. I think that the Infowars is going up for sale. So I wonder who's gonna buy it. If it'll be Elon or
We should buy it. We should collectively
crowdfund
invest in this. Where's EBT? I know he's the shekel man. Someone's got to cut a check for AJ right now, and I know
Yeah,
he's in
for
the
real.
chat.
What's
Where
the
are
deal?
you?
I can't even.
What sock are you using? Sell us the fucking.
Oh,
Sell us the Infowars.
Stop it.
There's magnets and Fago.
We saw moon mist. Just
No, that's true actually. Oh,
You guys ever go to the Gathering?
No, I've never been to
My
an
mom-
ICP
my mom
concert,
wouldn't
and
let me.
I would like.
Your mom went to the Gathering.
My shopping cart.
No,
all
she
the-
wouldn't let her.
let me.
Wouldn't let her.
Oh,
I mean, I was a size about 14. She wouldn't let me go.
One of my best
so
friends
God
in
bless
high
you. Good
school
luck.
won a fucking
On November
iPod
3rd.
with Much Music, and then like a day later, he went to an ICP concert. It was a very weird.
Whoop whoop.
Lucky bird.
Yeah, what?
Yo, you getting that Nedden bong ripper?
The what?
You getting that Nedden?
Oh, a little bit.
What do you?
You went over there and you saw the hose and you knew it was clean. You were like, "Shit, I'm good."
What do you say? I don't know what's happening.
Well, you
I'm
asked.
gonna play this where he talks about Infowars going up for sale. This is the part I thought was funny as fuck.
13th, Infowars, by order of a federal bankruptcy court, goes up for sale. And the bad guys say they're going to buy it.
The money's not even really the question for me. The question is, with your verdict, take Alex Jones' platform away. Will this suit be successful at stopping him from being on the national stage?
Take him out. There's going to be a large set of plaintiffs who are going to be dividing up the corpse of Infowars in the bankruptcy estate.
Some good folks are going to try to buy it as well, but we don't know what's going to happen. But I'm not going to just sit here and roll the dice on the fate of the information war. Infowars is a lot bigger than just a website or a building or equipment. It's the listeners, the viewers, the guests, the activists, our crew, the films we've made, the work we've done, the tens of billions of views we've gotten online conservatively, and the admitted fact by the globalists that Infowars launched and was the zenith point for the global revolution we see against the New World Order right now. And that credit is not to me, it's to the entire Infowars family. That includes the listeners and viewers, the men and women who aren't spectators, but have been in the arena in their support of the broadcast. So I want to just tell you what's happening right now. We need to raise funds at realalexjones.com. It's an amazing online shopping cart. It's got all the same stuff as at the alexjonestore.com, but then it's even got more exclusively there. And a lot more is going to be added. So that is a funding mechanism.
Hold on, where's the? Look at his face.
Wait, what is he trying to sell right now?
Everything.
His boner pills. And
Everything.
that
Make
is
groceries
an
affordable
cause point
again.
as well. Just you know what? He probably has a squirrel up his bum.
See, look at it. Just reset the whole video.
Oh,
Dude, they don't
wow.
want you to support
Oh,
him,
was
man.
he holding a knife?
Yeah, that's the part I wanted
Was
to
he
play.
brandishing a fucking
Crazy.
giant?
Was the zenith point approved at Real Edition.
Oh, right here.
At realalexjones.com. And to tell you about the special stuff that's
He's
there,
definitely got a squirrel up his bum.
limited edition, limited number have been made.
Did you order
I named this the
one?
1776 Devastator. If you want to know a real knife to defend yourself and a real knife that's about taking care of business, this is it. It's got the guard that's knuckles. It's got the skull crusher, also to break out a windshield. You can attack and defend yourself in any direction with this. This is a World War I updated 2024 trench knife. This is highly rated. This is powerful. It's got the Betsy Ross flag on one side, 1776, Alex Jones signature on the other side. This is pure Americana. Now, there's a limited number of these at realalexjones.com.
Need it.
Scabbard, all of it. It's really amazing. And it's a great conversation piece as well. And then 3 limited edition posters printed and made right here in America.
And then he's got the damn. He's got himself on the Star Wars shit. Klaus Schwab as Darth Vader. Who's that? Owen Schroyer as fucking Han Solo. Trump's Obi-Wan down here. Motherfuckers slanging posters, dog.
Well,
is
that, but one's a fun poster.
Look at this shit. These posters are $50
$50.99?
fucking dollars each.
How much?
$50.
Kind of a Star Wars-esque, maybe for your study or your where you play pool or whatever, or your office.
Dollars.
It's limited edition. There'll be no more of these
black and
printed. There's
white.
the number that's there, and that's it.
Red and black and white Infowars, just like the New World Order fucking wrestling t-shirts. $50 each for these.
And that remind you of the great fight we've been through together. And whether Infowars survives or not, you're funding the future. And if Infowars does survive, you're helping fund its expansion against all the globalist attacks and attempts to shut us down. And so one of the classic iconic posters says Infowars lives forever.
You're not just buying a poster, you're helping to fight the globalists.
2024, because this revolution against the globalists.
Damn, bro. I'm doing it all wrong, bro. $50 poster. Look at it. It looks all like flimsy. Like it's a little like.
You're
Yeah, I
selling
thought it was a
T-shirts
flag.
for
I
half
thought-
the price. This is retarded. Who
I'd rather have a
buys
$50
$50
T-shirt. At least the T-shirt you can wear and
No,
shit.
exactly. You're making a bold public statement. Who walks
Make
around
like a
with a
full
poster in their hand?
Make a motherfucking full all over print Alex Jones
No,
T-shirt.
could you
can sell
imagine
for, like,
going on
75
Tinder? You
bucks.
back off. Could you imagine going on Tinder and you bring your date over and she sees you have a giant Infowars poster in your bathroom or something retarded? Oh, you ain't getting nothing after that. Maybe
Or
you do.
you might be.
Hi, Tucky.
That's how you weed them out, bro. You meet them on Tinder
that's
and
true.
you ask them Infowars and chill.
Honestly, like I have certain, banners in my home, and I think you can attest to that.
That's
Where
what I
it,
thought it was.
it almost immediately weeds people out, which is okay.
I like yours.
Go on Tinder, bro. If you're still out there, man, I'd be worried about trannies.
Who, me? Oh God.
Well, I mean, whoever's out there on Tinder and stuff like that.
Yeah, watch yourself.
I mean, I'd just start right away.
Especially-
Just start with, "Are you racist?" That'd be a good icebreaker. Cut through a lot of the bullshit.
Mhm.
Get right to the
Yeah, it does.
right to the meat of it. Are you racist, girl?
Well, yeah, I was asked that kind of in the first.
Oh, you were.
You are a bigot.
You're literally Hitler, Samantha. You are literally Hitler.
How do you?
Most likely.
Oh,
Reincarnated.
What is her?
this is going viral.
What is her greatest?
Hey, free speech? Free speech?
Yeah, they have the freedom of speech to boo you. That's right.
Do I have the freedom of speech? Okay, so if I boo them, then it's an impediment of freedom of.
No, but I just gave you an open mic for 15 minutes. Let's just tell me, what is Kamala Harris's greatest accomplishment?
Oh, deja vu.
Oh,
See, that's that question. You can't. Okay. The greatest accomplishment that goes back to sort of establishing an extreme. I can't definitively say, oh, this is the greatest, though. Like absolute.
Name an
greatest.
accomplishment of hers.
An accomplishment of her. She got in. She in when she was the Hey. Attorney General of California. She fought the insurance companies to decrease prices that they're not going to be price gouging. That's an accomplishment.
Wow. Okay. So that's worthy of your vote.
You support price gouging? I'm curious.
Well, no, I'm just curious. What has she done as vice president that makes you be like, that's my gal?
What is the vice president's the vice president is just president of the Senate. They don't have much.
Oh, that's interesting. If it's just a ceremonial role, why do we even have a VP?
Sure.
Well, that's not the point. I'm saying
she was.
This is equivalent to Andrew Wilson like dunking on into thoughts and stuff on whatever podcast.
Yo, someone keeps giving me gifted subscribe to fucking The Crucible, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I had one too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's been happening.
Well, he gets all that fucking Russian disinfo money.
It's her. That's it. Yeah, no, it's her and her broken Russian.
Well, yeah, you had a theory you want to talk to him about my my Russian. You've been saying for weeks that you had to talk to him about.
You got a Russian disinfo theory?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I think she's a
was
Russian
that-
plant. Yeah, she's like
He's a handler to you?
Yeah, possibly. Could be the case.
Damn.
Not like a
handler.
hand.
I'm the schizo now.
Oh, you know what? Now it's a rabbit hole at this point.
Well, like
I
that
don't know.
on you were saying
Huh?
something.
Why do you think she's like your handler?
Mostly because she legitimately does speak in Russian a lot of the time.
Can you drop some Russian for us here, Samantha?
Well, I don't really base like Privyet is hi. Dobro Pajolowitz is welcome. I say it wrong.
Do you listen to Molchat Doma?
No, but you just that has the word house in it. Doma house.
I don't. Why are you asking?
But
me?
no, you he was saying you are connected to me, like not even just introducing, but something about you said is
No, you're KGB. I know it.
he's saying
You're a Russian plant.
his wife has sent me to you.
What?
Something I don't. You've been saying it for weeks. I don't
No,
know. I'm
I
trying
did
to piece
not.
together the pieces. I don't. Well, maybe I'm just telling you. Oh, maybe I'm.
Now she's trying
Now
to turn us against
divulging.
one another. And she's
Are you a
laughing.
Russian disinfo agent?
Yeah,
Samantha?
Do I
sure.
look
100%.
Russian? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Definitely.
Are you trying to
got like some Mongoloid
Where
features
do
for
I?
sure.
Where am I from? Someone told me. I don't want to send
Well,
my.
you have the Tim Pool beanie on.
This is my style.
Tim
Before
Pool
I
was
knew-
implicated in that.
I looked like this before I knew who Tim Pool was. So it's cool.
I've been Tim Pool since before he was Tim Pool.
Yeah, I'm the original.
This is what I'm talking about. If you guys in the chat don't know, there was this allegation that this from Russia Today, this state-sponsored channel of news from Russia, they banned it here in the United States. I used to watch it, but they were funneling money into all these YouTubers. Now, supposedly, a lot of these people didn't know, but then the money was being funneled into their channels from Lauren Chen's. She had a little company she started. I forget what it's called. Some little, Tenant Media. That's what it was called. Online collective of pro-Trump creators. It said there was nearly $10 million of covert Russian propaganda. So they basically pumped all this money into these channels, and supposedly none of the creators knew it. And it includes Dave Rubin, Tim Pool, Benny Johnson, Lawrence Southern.
Oh shit.
And so if you look at those names, though, that's the Crucibles works with all these guys. And if you notice, Crucible gets a shit ton of money.
Yeah, like constant, like big donos and stuff.
Yeah.
for weird random streams. Like even earlier tonight when they were just doing their whatever podcast, like there's always like 3-4K in there, and they're just getting like random donos to be like, bitches are dumb. Like
Right.
wow.
So he did these videos.
dono to be
He
like
did a series of videos. So I don't know why he's not like implicated in this with all these other people as well. He did that, and he
I'm
did
gonna lose my gifted sub now. Oh no.
he did Tim Pool. But see, that's how those gifted subs come, though. I'm saying, so it's like whatever
It's just money laundering, basically.
think tank shit, whatever, goes and dumps the money into him for the type of content he's creating, and he may not even know it, and then it's as gifted subscribers, so then it kind of astroturfs the page and makes it seem more legitimate that there's all these like paid subscribers and shit.
Yep.
I mean, where's that money coming from? Because this guy's getting thousands of fucking dollars a stream.
Yeah, like again, no, and they started doing it here in Canada. Like you legit have to start like being able to track and trace where these donos are coming from and stuff, because I feel like a lot of people, specifically in certain communities, they were definitely money laundering to like wash like illicit funds. And that's probably why they started cracking down on it here, especially like we were talking about the grow ops and stuff earlier and whatever else. Like it's just a really easy way to like fish and clean out money. So
look at someone says they can buy all their subs, I can prove it. And then his wife, Rachel Wilson, she was on Tucker Carlson in the
I got
past.
the receipts on that.
And Tucker is always accused of being like some Russian.
Who, Rachel?
Well, Rachel's here on Tucker back in the day.
Oh yeah, right now.
Well, yeah. So his wife's involved with Tucker, and he's involved with all these other people that are involved in that scandal. But somehow his name is like never brought up in this type of like shit. Friendly Ghosts, how can you prove that they buy their subs? I would like to see that.
No, but Davey was on them for a hot minute too.
Well, on who?
For like a
Crucible?
while.
Maybe
And
Crucible
it was
killed him.
specifically because of fucking Rachel and this kind of shit.
Dude, Andrew Wilson killed him, man.
Maybe. Oh, that. Oh.
Yeah, we just broke the case wide open, guys.
Yeah, and they're both sharpshooters and something like that.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah, they always packing heat. Even Wes Watson,
bro.
he was like, "Get up, show me your shaved arms and your tummy." And he was like, "I can't. I have a gun." Like, oh,
yeah.
shit.
Wes Watson never fucking recovered after that. He just became a straight lolcow. Did you see
No,
that
he
one
did
EBT
the
posted in the
boots.
Discord? That was the fucking Wes Watson is a simp. I gotta pull that shit up.
Oh, who
Way
pulled
too
that
fucking
today?
funny.
I think that was Lop who posted that.
Oh, was it?
Was it LLP?
It might have been.
Oh, you could probably just go in the Discord and
Fucking funny as fuck right here. Is this the the one?
No, it's a different one. But I mean, you can put on whatever. I mean, I think
I want to find the one that I saw. It's
that was lopping the Discord.
Is this it? No, this ain't it.
No, it was a different one.
You know, this is it, isn't it? Yeah, this is it.
Is it? Okay, never mind.
Side with you. I would side with you. I would draw you in. Oh, it's cool, dog. Like, my bad. Hey, my bad. And then I'd wait for you to get
Maybe
lax.
not.
And then,
Is this it?
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
how old are you? I'm 40 years old.
You consider yourself a high value man?
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not even man. I ain't even human. I'm an alien, bro. I ain't even real. I don't even exist compared to these motherfuckers. I'm a figment of everybody's imagination. Nobody can even get to my level if they tried.
Nobody can get to his level of delusion, that's for sure.
At time.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not the same one. I want to see the same one.
Hey.
Damn, I'm gonna have to find it. Hold on. Hold on. Well, basically, yeah, the story was that his girlfriend was found out to be a fucking escort. So the dude that he says he's like the highest value man and all this shit, and then this woman he's carting around with who's got a baby and shit. She's they found her on like escorting sites.
She tricking?
Yeah, and so basically it turns out he's just like paying her to fucking.
Yeah, he's a fucking hypocrite.
He's paying her fucking rent and all this shit.
Oh wait, he lives with her?
I don't think they live together. They're together all the time though. But then in the video he talks about he pays her rent and it's $3,000 a month, and he's like, man, he's like, it ain't a problem that I pay $3,000 a month for her rent. It's a problem if you don't have $3,000 to be doing shit like that. He's like, that's the problem. But she don't got $3,000.
$12 million a month, and he owned like multiple properties and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
and, like definitely not to like defend, Andrew or Jim Bob or whatever, but they really did clown this turd burglar.
His career's been over ever since.
Fucking hilarious to watch it happen in real time.
Dude, does anyone remember how bad Paul was on this guy's fucking nuts? Paul was on Wes Watson's fucking nuts so hard.
Was he riding Paul's?
Oh, bro, every day.
Ew.
Okay, here we go. It's on Too Lazy to Try's channel. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, here we go. This is the one.
A lot of people just want to serve their family. So they only think about enough money to serve their family.
Yeah.
A lot of people serve their employees in their business. So they only think about enough money to serve the business. I think about the world. So I need enough money to serve the world. So that's why I make more than everyone. I serve the world. My clients are the world.
All right, so we have Wes Watson. He's out here serving the world, just like his girlfriend, who people found on an escort site. And now Wes has been coping over it, and he spends like all day complaining about his haters on Reddit and responding to comments on Instagram.
Do you understand what this is? Do you understand what this is? There's a bunch of beta boys who could never even fathom the life that I've created and that I live. So every part of what I am is a lie.
And this is the guy Paul Enslaved Paul Enslaved every day played this guy, and it was in the title. It was like breaking news plus Wes Watson and all this shit until Wes Watson fucking rejected him. He tried to get Wes Watson to come on, and Wes Watson wanted a bunch of money to like talk to him. And then Paul got all butthurt. He just memory hold. He memory hold the whole fucking thing. But everyone knew that like this guy was full of shit from the beginning, or any real motherfucker knew.
But of course, Gabby's an escort. You're one of the most expensive escorts on the planet, right?
Rejected.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just want to high paid, super high. How much I pay you daily?
Oh baby, a lot.
I can't get chicks. Like there's no way I could ever pull a chick ever. Like it's just impossible for me. I have to pay him.
And he also tried explaining that she's not with him for his money by bragging about how rich and famous he is.
Come on. We're really going to skip over everything Wes Watson is and think he just has money. Now it's a plus that she gets to be around and live the lifestyle with a baller. And I mean, we get to smash in Bugattis. We have personal drivers and security. We eat wherever we want. We live in the dopest places. We buy what we want.
Motherfucker has a personal driver, a fucking Uber driver.
We do what we want. Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
paid
just
$14
only
to
have
ride.
money.
I've got a
I have
shift.
I'm famous, motherfucker. Everybody knows who I am. I'm admired by I'm admired by and respected by men and wanted by most women. I mean, you guys don't get that.
And on a podcast recently, he was talking about taking care of her. And it was so funny. He says every day he asks her what he needs to buy for her to be happy. And he says he also pays her rent. But I think it's more like he's paying to rent her. So he's doing a good job of proving she's not with him for his money.
My girl now, she has like her dog in her phone and she won't even turn the damn TV on or like change the AC or anything. And I'm like, this is what I ask her every day. I say, what do you need today to have a great day today? Like, what do you need me to do for you to have a great day? And yesterday was, I need facial products at Sephora. Okay, cool. A couple days before that was like, I need to get my hair done. Cool. Like I need to do my lashes. Okay, cool. And then even like last month, at the end of the month, I need to pay my rent. And it's like $3,000 or something. People probably think that's a lot. You suck. Like you are the biggest loser if you can't help your new chick with $3,000 rent. You're like, why would I pay her rent? It's like, oh my God, $3,000 is some money to you. You need to check that fact.
Bro. That's not even a mortgage. He's renting. He just said it like 3 times. He's renting. $3,000 a fucking month for rent
for her. That's just her place.
For her. Like, oh, bro, and that's a flex. If you can't,
that's a flex.
$3,000 a month on rent,
dude. He's paying this escort's fucking rent, bro. This is the type of guy. Everyone knew this guy was some bullshit like that. Some insecure prison motherfucker, except Paul. Everybody but Paul could see through this fucking guy from fucking day one.
Loser, like straight up. My place is $95,000 a month.
That's
okay,
nuts.
that's
Nuts.
one of my places.
And I think to make it seem like he's not just a simp, he's trying to act like paying her rent is no big deal because he has so much money. But it doesn't matter how much money you have. It's still embarrassing as hell to be dating somebody who's on an escort site and you're paying for all their stuff. But of course, in Wes's mind, he thinks it's a flex.
You guys, she's not even trying to get a job or do anything. She's not even trying to do nothing but sit by the pool. She
being
said,
a lazy bitch.
What she said the other day? She said, no, I just want to be a hot wife and sit by the pool all day. That's what she said.
Look at this derogatory whore.
He thinks this shit's like a flex. He's got some lazy bitch milking off him.
Lounging in the corner of the fucking infinity pool, bro.
And he said she's not looking for a job, but it's because she already has one. You know, she's working right there. Her job is to put up with Wes, so he pays her bills. But I don't know how much longer she can last because she seems to be getting sick of him.
What do you think about zodiac signs?
Look at that eye roll, bro. That's nasty.
What is it? You don't answer?
You piece
What's
of
zodiac
garbage.
signs?
You
What do you
crap.
think about
I
them?
don't like you.
This guy like doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Free passport. I do only
They're nice.
Baby, don't answer, please. Leave it.
Oh, it's crazy.
And I think she gets annoyed with how much Wes posts to
A Ukrainian
Instagram.
whore.
You know,
What?
Oh, she's a Ukrainian whore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, she's like a big old fat fucking cam girl, and she's like that eye roll is fucking obnoxious as shit. Could you imagine sitting next to that and someone doing that to you?
Right. While you're funning their whole fucking life.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
And he's like posting it online like he's proud of it. and
Make
shit.
her this amazing person.
he puts his whole life on there. And it's funny because I think she's an Instagram model, so she should be used to it. But of course, Wes is just too much for her. And you could tell most of the time she does not want to be in his videos and get sick of him recording everything. Like recently, he posted a video to Instagram where he was arguing with her about how he doesn't want to take a shower. She was telling him he needs to take one, which is just embarrassing. But of course, he thought this was a video.
You need to wash your ass, Wes. Go pull out the hose out of the
You
toilet.
got
and
the
spray your
bidet,
ass.
bro. Hey, you got
At
poor
least spray your
Kate,
ass, Wes.
Yo, he should post to Instagram.
Does going in the spa count as a shower? Do
No.
I have to shower?
Yeah.
I went in the water.
Doesn't matter, baby.
What do you?
You have shower. Go.
How many times did you shower today?
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
She showered after every time she shit.
Probably. No,
Tinfoil,
that's
think about that
exactly
one.
what women do, and they
2
lie.
or 3 times.
No, actually, if we can, know what? No, we'll save the plot meta for the end. I think that was a great way to square off the stream. But yeah, women, they do definitely, they shower every time they poo.
I think
And
they
try
shit
to
in the
cover it up.
shower.
Yeah, shit in the shower, which is fine. Like shit shower
Waffle
shave,
stomp
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Like
Waffle stomp it down the drain.
waffle stomp. Who's waffle stomping?
These hoes, man. These
Some
bitches.
nasty
Don't you
ass
know?
work.
You know about these bitches out here?
I mean, if you find a gal who's willing to, are you waffle stomping up there?
Yeah, she might be right now, dude.
She might be. I've heard no response.
Damn.
Epic.
It's not
But
her
yeah,
though. Blame the nanobots.
He isn't bathing up here.
Blame the nanobots.
No,
Yeah,
you
I do.
didn't.
I
Yeah.
blame the nanobots. Oh,
That's all she did.
And I don't know what that was at the end there. I think maybe since he's become as big of a lolcow as Bert Kreischer, he started doing his laugh.
crazy.
I mean, he's just out of control. It's crazy. Also, he's been married twice already, and both were to single moms.
I guarantee this dude's like just some like trust fund baby or something. He ain't making this money from like talking to people online.
Where
and
did
shit.
where did he get these like buku bucks from? What did he?
I guarantee it's just like his family or something. It ain't from him.
And he said the biggest thing he learned between marriages is don't marry somebody with face tattoos.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from your first marriage that you took into your second one?
If she's got face tattoos, it's probably a bust.
But apparently there weren't enough to scare you off in the first place.
Yeah, I think I could save them all. So I always try, and it fucking wears you down. It'll suck all your energy.
What's the biggest difference between your ex-wife versus your current wife now?
Current wife has no face tats. I mean, they were both single mothers, which most people think is like really difficult in the first.
And it seems like he really wants to take care of a family and be married. But doing that with this girl is probably a bad idea. And
That's his first baby's mom or something.
I didn't put any in it.
Is that his mom? Is that his mama?
This is baby's mama.
Oh, that's his baby mama?
Yeah, I think, or his ex or something. Some
Yeah.
shit, at least ex-girlfriend.
Tattoos and shit in the face. No.
All tatted up, crazy looking bitch.
Oh yeah, that's wildin'.
Yeah, a little too much, man.
I guess he learned his lesson. You know, he said he
life advice with this.
Yeah, this is the guy that you got to pay tons of money to get life advice from. This fucking dipshit.
Wowie.
He's taking care of her and her kid and paying for everything, and she still cheated on him in a car that he bought her.
I've been cheated on by my ex-wife right in my fucking face. I've been fucking just. How did it feel like when you were cheated on? I fucking broke me. I wanted to be with her forever. I'm very committed. Like I was raising her. Did it hurt? Yeah, I was raising her son, and I caught her in the car with another dude.
Damn, raising the other bitch's son, paying all her bills and shit, and then getting fucked in a car that he bought her right in front of him. This guy commands no respect from anybody.
The car I bought her. And she
But
was all
$3K
excited
a
about it.
month.
And fucking, and I like saw that
You didn't go in there and beat the crap out of
They like drove off and almost crashed into my Rolls, and they were in like a G-Wagon. And then like I was like, what the?
So that's got to be rough. But I'm sure that relationship was just toxic as hell. And then his second wife, I think he just couldn't handle her emotional container or something. Like he randomly started flipping out about that on the podcast he was on recently.
So, I mean, just, dude, stop trying to turn your CEO killer of a high-level man into someone who understands the emotional container you need to exist in. Don't do that anymore. There's no emotional container to a high-level CEO. That is your job. You can get all the crystals you want. You can validate yourself that you saw 1111 16 times in a month, but let your CEO, high-level man, pay all the bills and stay a stud.
And Wes also dated this Instagram model who went viral for a video where she's yelling at people on an airplane and bragging about how she's Instagram famous.
Wes Watson's forehead got nothing on Tommy's forehead. Look at that shit. Nothing.
Tommy's forehead that's on another level, okay? Like if
that shit was like
that right there.
Pull that up.
You know, he's talking about like low T men and stuff like that in his streams. Look at fucking Tommy. He's a raging lunatic. That is the fucking forehead of an absolute unit. And it's true. Like Dang said, He looks like a veiny hot dog, and I fully agree. But that's the level of like rage you need to bring if you're gonna like try to do the whole Wes Watson thing.
Yeah, he needs to step his game up. He needs Tommy to train
You
him.
need that inverted cross. Like you need that like legit fucking anarchist vein explosion going on in your head. And
yeah, I never seen this video before, but apparently this was like a viral video. It was his other girlfriend. I'd never seen it.
Apparently
we
Wes
also
was dating
need
her.
to confirm with Tommy, if anyone can, was that a plop? Was that a live plop?
I'm sure he'll be here. Give him a little bit.
He'll show
He's
up
not-
eventually. I know he will.
Oh, wait, he might be homeless now.
Could be.
We'll see.
When this happened, which makes sense because she sounds like she's about as arrogant and annoying as he is. And of course, his defense for her is people are messing with her because she's good looking. But then Wes, he ended up breaking his rule with her and he had her get his name tatted on her face. I mean, imagine how embarrassing that must be to have Wes Watson's name tattooed on your face.
Bitch again. Yeah, you did nothing wrong. No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up and your bitch. You shut the film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum.
I might get some on the back of my neck right here. My new chick's initials. She's bad, bro. She got my name tatted on her face. She's like a little model chick. But she just, it's like 2 weeks in, she got my name blasted on her face. She's that chick on the plane. The chick recently who's wearing the bodysuit. And she's like on the plane. She's like,
that's your girl?
Yeah,
the one who said I'm Instagram famous?
Yeah. She bad.
That's your girl? How did you meet her?
She's a shit on Instagram.
Before she became famous for that?
Shit, yeah. No, she was famous for a lot of other shit.
Right.
She was on like some other TV shows and shit, but she's bad. She's a shit.
What's your understanding of why she felt the need to say that?
Motherfucker's got face tattoos wearing a motherfucking shirt of a motherfucker with a face tattoo.
Is that Mike Tyson taking a nap on his t-shirt?
Yeah.
It looks like he's just getting ready to have like a little drowsy nap.
The Supreme shirt, probably $300 fucking.
Oh shit. Yeah, true. No, that might be Legend actually.
I was just gonna say that, bro. I think this is our boy Legend right here.
Legend quit our
Legend
Discord
hanging out with fucking Wes Watson.
Started a shitty podcast to hang out with Wes Watson all day.
Damn, dude.
Legend, if
Did
you're
that on the plane.
you're a piece of garbage.
Dude, people fuck with good looking people. If you went on a plane with a bunch of normal ass people, they'd be like tattoos, dope. They would say stupid shit.
Right.
Like if I go on a plane, I fly private. I pay $50,000.
And it's funny, he's bragging about flying private and he's always talking about how he takes care of his girlfriends. But in that video, his girl was apparently flying economy. So he must have been slacking. But, I think these two were perfect for each other. They're both absolutely insufferable. So it's too bad things didn't work out. But I think now, since he's gone through 2 failed marriages, he realized it's better just to rent a girl because then he doesn't have to listen to her problems as much. Because he's a busy guy. He's got to focus on spending his time yelling about how rich he is.
Get it yet? Do you get it yet? It's not the money that you gave me that's the problem. You gave me the fame, and I don't care about the money. I just want the fame. And guess what? I got it.
And he also got a new head tattoo. So it's good to see things are going well for him. But that's about it here.
This dude is like a typical like prisoner douchebag.
Yeah.
Like I bet Archaic's met like 100 dudes like that in there.
Pipeline, right?
What'd you say?
Oh, the prisoner to YouTube pipeline.
Yeah, he's one of them.
No, definitely. Like he's just this wishy-washy turd burglar, and he, is pushing all this. What is it, like red pill or whatever?
Yeah, it's like some red pill bullshit.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, women ain't shit, but like he's dating a fucking OnlyFans whore. Like, so what the fuck?
Like an actual escort.
Yeah, like a literal whore.
Yeah, like a legit whore.
Yeah, and it's like, well. And then, to like try and flex online about like, this is how much money I spend on her. And then, to see videos and she's acting like a full blown retard in public. And what did he say? She was in clothes.
Here's Sherelle said he looks like the roided out guy that was staying at a place in Riviera South Beach Hotel next door to my place. I would hang out at the hotel for peaceful ambience, do proposals, etc. for work at night. The wrestler dude wanted me to beat his ass for $5,000. I couldn't believe it. He begged me. He was almost in tears. Damn, bro. I'll do it for fucking 1,500. Shit. $5,000. You should have did that fucking Sherelle. Beat his ass. What does he want? You like walk on him in high heels and all kinds of weird shit. Kick him in the nuts and shit.
Yeah, probably some weird,
Some weird fucking cock and ball torture.
Exactly, like you're saying, like the stomping thing.
Stomp on my nuts with your stiletto.
Yeah, exactly. Like sit on my face, like squash me. Like it's so weird with these fetish people. Sometimes it really is. It's
yeah. They want some. They're into some weird ass shit, dude.
Yeah, it's probably
you giving Samantha that look like
they've spent in prison. I would assume.
Yeah, I think prison fucks these guys
the
up.
whole honey bun, like using food as like a barter and trade system, it probably brings out some like weird animalistic shit in you. Is what
I think it just turns you gay.
Yeah, that's it. I think I was trying to be kind about that, but no, it's true. I think it does. It turns you into a bag.
Michael said it's like a drug addiction. The fetishes keep getting crazy. I don't have no crazy fetish.
No, I
said you should have let him Vince McMahon. You
have actively is just like trying to like procreate, and that's not like a fetish in my mind.
But it feels naughty. It feels bad.
Don't.
No, to me, because
what do you mean?
Because
it feels naughty.
Because you're not because poverty. Because you're not supposed to.
Yeah, and again, I've explained this to you. What happens? Our Ooga Booga grandparents, okay? Let's go back like 10,000 years down the little plot hole or whatever. You think Crunk and Ooga like had this conversation? We don't have enough resources. No, they literally just had 1 billion children. And
he hit the bitch in the head with a club. He dragged her by the hair.
Exactly. Just
when she was passed out.
Have the opportunity to discuss this with me.
That's what I do to my wife. That's why she's got so many kids, bro.
Who? What? No, I have more children than she does.
Yeah, she only got you getting it. You getting this kid tonight. Trump talking about 10,000 a kid tax credit. It's about to be on, bro.
I might move down to the United States. In fact,
I told my wife, you better get ready for more shit.
Buckle up.
I saw a stupid headline today that made me like it said Ontarians can get more money for like whatever like government pay that like we get or whatever, and then I go into the article and it's like it's only for new Canadians, like
we call them tourists.
No,
well, wait, the reason I brought the screen up like this is I was gonna say last time we had heard from you, we thought that you were pregnant.
We still don't know. This could be like
you don't know
anomaly. I don't know what's going on right now.
What do you mean you don't know? How can you not know? Piss on the stick.
The only potential that's technically throwing it off would be twins.
Bro. Go get the stick. You got the stick?
Like I was doing that. It was negative.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing is like we did that, but it's like it's still not syncing up somehow. Anyways,
how many times did you do the pregnancy test?
4.
4 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it live, Mason Free said.
And the only thing I can definitively throw it off like that is potentially twins.
Yeah, because like my other blood test says like I'm not menopausal, like it's not anything like that, and like just I don't know.
Why would twins? Is that just a thing? I've never heard of that. Twins.
No, it's on both sides of our family.
It like
the twins will throw off the test.
Grandmother was twin. So yeah,
dude, you're so fucked, bro.
I might be, but that's okay. Twins would be cool.
Twins.
Yeah, it would be like very chaotic though.
You'd be like,
why don't you like go to a doctor and find out?
Wait, what? No, you don't get to steal one of the.
No, I was gonna say you would steal it. You're like, I'll have this. No, just kidding.
Me.
Bro, you guys are fucking nuts, bro.
She's a dingus.
I'm just fucking.
Who's crazy? I don't know who's crazier between you two.
Well, it depends.
I have
Depends
more.
on the day.
Yeah, no, I
older.
I was popping off, especially after the cops were here and shit like that. And I was like throwing shit
Yo,
across the room. Like I was
why
just
were
like,
the cops
"Honey!"
there?
Like,
We didn't
just
get into
being
that earlier.
fucking
Why were the
weird.
cops there earlier?
Because like I'll fill
You
it
go,
in
you
because it's easier for me to do it. I'll give you the TLDR. Straight up, we're just chilling. We were getting ready to go out for like some Chinese
like
food.
shoes on,
And
walking to the
legit,
door.
they just like
4
bing
people.
bong, like show up, and I was just like,
It wasn't the cop showed up.
bro, you're talking over me. You literally said I could fucking explain the
Smack her.
situation.
They're upstairs.
Anyways, go on. No, I know they're here. I don't give a fuck that they're here. What about
Wait,
it?
who's here?
Oh, the people that like
The seizures.
yeah. Well, no, he's technically the landlord. Anyway, just fucking had to deal with these bozos for like over an hour and a half, and she's like having a meltdown. I'm like screaming out the window. I'm washing dishes. I'm like, shut your fucking mouth, shut the fuck up. And then I had to go, just stop. I had to go outside. Legit. And I'm like outside in like my fucking tank top and my man shorts, and I'm just like, fucking freezing half to death. And like, you seem normal. What's going on over
I have to
here?
say a detail. I have to.
Okay,
it
go
is-
ahead and share the detail. Again, this is
It's important.
This is a prime. No, it's not.
No, this is important because it is my ex's family. It is the my daughter's uncle is the landlord, and it's the grandma who has abducted her and all the things. And they're like, "Who are you?" And they've been spying on us. So anyway, go on. Now you fill in the blanks.
No, there's like no more blanks to fill. They've literally just been like peeping toms, and it's super creepy. And they were like, "Who's you? What's your name?" And I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to me." And then they were like, "Yo, why is there a kid here? What's going on?" I was like, "Don't fucking talk to my son. Like, everyone get the fuck out of my face." And then the dumb mom like tried sitting down in my chair that I had been farting in for an hour as like some sort of like hot power move. And I was like, "Well, enjoy that."
Hot.
Yeah, it
Hot
was
seat,
weird.
the hot seat.
So then I legit just like sat across from her at the table, and she's like, "What are you doing here? What's your name?" And I'm like, "Why are y'all being so fucking bagely?" Like they were just being Jews.
I figured out the reason why.
You know what I
hate
mean?
me.
Like very kikey.
They think that.
Oh wait, sorry, I don't want to like get the stream.
You're good. You're good.
They think that I'm doing OnlyFans, and that's why they had to like take my kid, and they're like trying to keep
No,
me
that too. They were like, "Are you doing the porns together?" I was like, "Why? Who's having this conversation?"
So that's
with
why
me
she
right
took her in August. Like, remember the first conversation? So like, I finally figured out she's been lying to like the government.
I don't know.
So like, this is
So hold on.
Where's my paycheck? I'm not doing it.
Yeah, where's my paycheck?
Why are you at her house and not at your house, Bong River?
Oh, just because of the whole. Well, just back up, man. You're like right in my
Because I hate
back
it.
up,
I hate it.
bro. You're not backing up. Why am I here? Because they were going to do some sort of like eviction thing the other day, and then like I was saying, like the popo showed up, and they were just
So
like,
you paid the $3,000 on the rent.
I paid all.
Who,
I paid
me?
Rent
No, I pay my own
I
rent.
pay my rent.
I don't pay her fucking rent.
But like
Ever.
he's here for protection. Like basically,
I'm not
I
here
would
for protection.
You
What am
did.
I?
You did. No,
A fucking Pinkerton?
you did talk to them where I did not give them handcuffs like I thought it was going to be. So I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
where's my paycheck?
Yeah, you're a Pinkerton dog.
Protection. Get out of here. You wildin'. You wildin'.
So like basically, he's here. Like they are upstairs. Like
No, I'm
I'm
just
like-
Basically abducted him, Samantha. You've abducted.
Yeah, she did. She kidnapped me.
No, but like
Where's your place is still in good standing though, Bong River?
Oh yeah, I've only been here for like 4 or 5 days or something like that. Like my house ain't going nowhere.
Why don't you take her to your house if they're getting weird and like getting in your business?
I have to stay here
Because no, again, like back up because
they were all through my house.
Just
Like
stop.
in September and October, they were here. There's so much missing.
Yeah, they were taking
was remembering
shit
things
and
when
they
I
were
was just
like
talking to
coming
you
through the
about it, yeah.
house and like I established the boundaries and whatever with the police and I was like, so where are they allowed into?
It's not their job.
So they just stop. God. So anyways, yeah, they were like going into areas of the home that they're not allowed to be in and they were taking shit and whatever else. And I'm not like trying to discourage you from sharing.
No, it's
but
just
like
my
do
whole
whatever
life,
you
it's
want.
just
Do whatever you want, but shut the fuck up and back the fuck up.
So basically, I did go to a doctor. Like I got blood tests. Like
Well, it's because she keeps tipping the futon. I'm about to
the futon
eat
keeps
shit
tipping.
into the fucking, and I keep backing up, but she won't.
Rub the edge of my seats. But like basically, like the stress from this.
You guys
like,
are sharing a futon, bro.
No, it's just a living room. It's just I don't have.
Oh,
a real couch.
it's just the comfy couch. I told her I wanted the futon laid out, so like in case I needed to do.
Wait, you ain't even sleeping in the same bed. You're saying?
Down, like,
Are we sleeping in the same bed?
Yeah, exactly. Huh, what?
You're not sleeping, or you are sleeping in the
He
same
asked,
bed?
"Are we sleeping in the same bed?"
Yeah. Unless I'm like taking a day nap or something like that, like I did earlier today. And then she even got in here earlier.
I mean that would.
Do you think her family's watching the stream right now?
My family?
That would be mildly exotic.
Exotic.
I wouldn't say erotic, but definitely.
There's some names I don't recognize in the chat.
I don't think it would be my family. I think it'd be like the landlord's family, if anything. But I don't
It
think
could
they know
be.
about it.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, the
I think it's the
landlord's
cops.
family.
I think it's the cops actually.
What?
I think
They
the cops
do.
are fucking in the chat right now.
We got better things.
You're a
dude.
cop and you're in the chat. Send a super chat right now so we know.
Yeah, send $333.33.
Yeah.
They are moving the furniture 2 inches to the side. Yeah. They put a
Like-
lock on the door. I can't even get to the thermostat anymore. They
Like
took the
when you leave the house and you come home, the furniture's moved at like an inch or something.
no, it's
weird
it's worse.
stuff like
it's
that.
worse than that. It's thousands of dollars of things are missing.
She lying. She full of poop.
But are they like scooting the sofa over, just like the futons,
No, that's
just
probably
nudging
me.
over?
No,
like
that's just
stagger
that-
in
that's
the
just-
room
that's just
and
you when
fall
you're
over and
partying,
do
yeah.
dumb stuff. And
But they do watch us. They definitely surveil. They know our comings and goings. Like
Yeah, where's this thermostat that you're locked out of?
it's in his space. It's on his side. Which
So you're like renting the basement or something, or a room
no,
or
it's
something here?
a whole house, but like he has like the front like
it's literally just
It doesn't
the
make any
front
sense.
room, which is just like
a sun
bedroom.
porch and a bedroom and like a living room. It's
And then
his
they were
space.
like, "Oh, you got to share the bathroom and the kitchen." And I was like, "That's
But-
cool. I'm just gonna poop with the door open."
He hasn't lived here in over a year. He like left and he's just like, I live here now. And the cops are like, cool, buddy. And I'm like, no, that's against the law. And they're like, you're dumb. Shut up. The cops told me to shut up 50,000 times. And I was like,
No, and
this
I
is
told you to
against
shut up
the
like
law.
50,000 times.
It's against the law, though. They were going to take me to jail about it. And I'm like, this is against the law. They can't do
If
this.
he owns the house, how is it against the law
Because
for
it's
him
supposed
to?
to be landlord tenant board. Because it's a business between landlords and tenants. You have
This
to
is
do
where
it.
she started getting it all jacked up.
Because
okay?
Canada's landlords keep
No,
doing
this is where she started getting it all jacked up, and this is where I had
Read the law.
You can shake your head and get angry about it all you want.
This is
You're
what-
wrong.
What am I wrong about? He owns a house, but he has to go
Everything.
through landlord tenant board. He's going to come down.
Good.
I'm not wrong about any of it. That's what's
So
funny.
why do
All
you
he has to
believe it's
do-
illegal for him to live in his own house?
He has to take me to a hearing in
Yeah,
front of a
they
judge,
need to
and he
file
doesn't
an
want, he doesn't
AO1
want
and
to.
all.
He doesn't want to be held accountable because he will lose a lot of money. He's going to be. The
See
cops
what I
tell him all
mean?
the
She's
time.
literally like she has to burgle her face
not.
right
It's
into
because
the
you
front
keep
of the camera. Yeah, because you're losing.
I'm telling you the truth of my life, and you're like getting
The truth
mad.
of your life.
This has been for 5 years. This has been going on.
Why don't
Again,
you
this
just,
is
why
why
don't you just
why I
get
had-
out and
this
go
is
move
why I
into
had to
Bong
talk to
Ripper's
the cop.
house?
This is why I had to talk to the
It's
guy.
not squatters because I pay rent. I
Is
pay.
the relationship stable enough that you can just leave the house and go live
No.
with Bong Ripper?
No.
He said, "Fuck no, fuck that bitch."
No, like this is my house. They can't just walk into my house. Like I'm a renter. Like well, you're renting an apartment. The owner of the
Right,
apartment.
but don't
just
you have a
walks in.
lease? You have a lease though,
I have a
right?
lease, but he doesn't. He's not on. Like he doesn't
But
live.
when does the lease expire?
It never does because it just keeps going.
Well,
Until he
it
makes
has
a
to
new one.
expire.
Until he makes a new one. Until he talks to me. He hasn't talked to me in years. He just talks to his mom. His mom talks to other people. They like harass me or call the police, and the police are like, "Buddy, you got to go landlord tenant board." And he's like, "I don't want to. I just want to live here." And it's like you have to do the protocol of the businesses because this is what Canada does. Is all these landlords are like, "I'm going to renovate, and you have to like live somewhere else. You don't live here anymore," or like more people will.
Okay,
or
but
he was-
if you
he wants
don't have a
to take it
lease,
out.
then
I have a lease.
you
It's
just said
just
you
that-
didn't have a lease.
No. I have a lease. He doesn't live here on the lease.
But when there's an expiration date on the
Okay,
lease.
so the lease was drafted in 2019. He never renewed it. So the way that the laws work in Canada is it just keeps going until he makes a new one. He refuses to make a new one. Therefore,
Yeah,
it
but
keeps going
if
forever.
that's true, you should be able to give a notice and get 60 days or some shit.
I know, but he gave the notice,
You
except
get
he
90.
didn't.
No, you give the notice.
But I don't want to move yet. Like he has to pay me the compensation.
But if you don't move, then your furniture is going to get moved to
No.
an inch every time you leave the house.
Well, I mean that's fine. He can fuck off and do that, but like that's just wasting his time. But he can't.
I mean, is there like,
my
do
items.
they have hidden cameras in there or something?
Well, if they do, they see like people walking
That
through
would
naked.
also
like,
be mildly exotic.
that maybe that's the OnlyFans. Maybe they are like maybe it's true. Maybe
They're
they
the
are
OnlyFans. They're
just don't even
trafficking.
know.
They're trafficking
You
you on
don't even
OnlyFans,
know.
and you don't even fucking know.
That's why Lori like.
You just
Damn. You need a squirrel for your OnlyFans.
We have them outside. They're fat squirrels. But
Yeah,
like
you need to
I
get
think the
that
fact
fat
that
ass
they say
squirrel.
that,
Get your numbers up.
that's why she's saying I'm doing OnlyFans because they're just like hotel rooming it. Like they got hidden cameras.
Damn. And now Bong Ripper's on there too.
In the shower,
Yeah, on the bidet.
Damn, there's a bidet cam.
Sam's taking control. It's true, Dan.
You gotta shake her up, Bong Ripper. You gotta grab her and shake her. Let her know.
Just give her a firm.
I'm the fucking man. I'm the head of the table.
Yeah, she tried that yesterday and it didn't end too well. And that was okay though.
This is what?
Huh?
What? This is baby mama
Nothing.
drama with
I'm not admitting to anything online allegedly.
Well, they kicked me in the head.
Huh?
No kidding.
Yeah, I picked you up and I power bombed you onto the floor like a
that
fucking
was
rag doll.
slow motion.
Yeah, in slow mo.
Very thank you. Very thank you.
You're very thank you.
Does anyone have any questions for this young, lovely couple here?
No,
Put
no
the
more
link in the
questions.
chat if anyone-
This baby
Stop
mama.
asking her questions.
Ask me all the questions. This baby mama drama without the baby, and you're just trying so hard for the.
It sounds like a weird relationship. This bitch is crazy.
Why though? I think I'm normal. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Nah,
you know what they say.
Dog. It's true.
About crazy chick.
It's my babe then.
See?
What's wrong? Why?
You're still dressed like a bandit.
Me? How am I dressed like a bandit?
Road thief.
These are the Harris Walls boys. These are the kids
Oh yeah, everyone out there voting for Kamala.
voting for Kamala. Oh, here we go. This channel's fucking nuts. This is a schizo channel.
She
Sam,
went
you're gonna like
down
this
to the
channel.
United States just to vote for
Give me
Kamala.
gross shivers.
Check this out. This is a schizo channel right up Samantha's alley here. I want to
Oh yeah.
Oh,
get
millennial.
your take on it.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on.
You got
Fisherman's Bastion at Castle Hill of Old Budapest, part of the fortification, central city in the background. Clearly only built in a few years in the late 1800s. So this guy says it's impossible to build this in the 1800s. What do you think?
So yeah, like the narrative in North America or like all throughout the world, they will it'll claim that those buildings were made in a year or two, and often they will be demolished within a year or two. And that is what is clownish about it. It's like why would they build something so elaborate? How can human, it's just the symmetry, the grandness,
it's
and
bricks,
and
dude.
a lot of
yeah,
but
EBT likes to say they're just stacking bricks on top.
yeah,
of
this
bricks.
one is not so lavish, but other ones in the States,
I mean, it's pretty lavish.
for the amount of the population, the scope of the buildings and what they're for, it doesn't add up for the narrative. It's like they're already there for something else.
Fun fact though, she's never been to a cathedral or ever witnessed architecture on that scale.
I went to a Catholic church.
No, you didn't. You've never been to a cathedral. You openly admitted that to me.
I don't know.
Here's another one.
did
Just
not.
another one for the master architect conspiracists to claim. Don't worry about the real architects. But it doesn't say where it is or any information about how long it took to build.
Yeah, and a lot of these sites are that looks like castles, but
Okay, wait,
it's
real
in the
quick.
world.
I'm gonna come back to this one.
Yeah.
I just remembered a new Josh Stone just dropped. This is one of my favorite fucking schizo channels.
Nice.
And I purposely didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it on
water
stream.
vibration frequencies. Oh, that's my body right now. All the molecules
Hold on, can you see my screen or no?
I can see. I can see.
Huh?
It says my browser lost screen share. Oh, audio. It said it lost screen share audio. So hold on, I gotta undo
No,
this.
we can see and hear you still.
For the screen, it said it lost the audio.
You're fine on our end. Like I can still hear you. I don't know.
Yeah, but for the YouTube.
Oh, I see. No,
There we
yeah.
go. No, hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The fucking schizo.
Yeah. Well, that's a bus.
So I'm here today at another lock on the Erie Canal. We're at lock number 2, which is right here in downtown Akron.
Speed them up.
The ball stadium.
Oh yeah,
and surrounded by.
Oh shit! Here we go. I
He's a slow yapper.
Shouldn't fuck with it. How'd they build that?
Old world buildings.
How did they make
Everybody look in Akron. Made videos on that. And there's another one. And this guy, all said to have been built in the 1800s, horse and buggy. And that narrative just doesn't fit.
Why?
And having a civilization here before the flood proves God exists. So here, lock 2.
God's
photos here. Being in downtown Akron, this would have been a busy lock, lots going on here. Today is just basically an area where you can kind of just hang out and learn more about what the boats were like on the canal. It just shows you what each section would be, cabin and cargo. Another interesting thing about life on these boats was that the people who owned them and ran them lived on them year round.
Well, where the fuck is
There's sometimes that you have moments where God communicates with you and talks with you and lets you know that he needs you. I, just before I started filming, had a conversation with a woman who was sitting over there on those benches. We're the only 2 people around here for the last couple hours that we've been talking. And I started talking about old world and how it doesn't make sense in the narrative. And
He's talking to random fucking homeless schizos at the park about fucking 1,000-year millennial reign of Christ. Fucking Satan's little season.
Actually, as she was more and more receptive to it, got into flat earth and how that proves that God's here, and the conversation ultimately was about God. And she, tears of joy, felt her connection with God come right back into her, and I saw it with my own eyes. Her, from when I first started talking to her, from at a certain point, God filling her up, and I saw her literally go light. So I just wanted to get more of this lock here while I was here. This is lock number 2, right here in downtown Akron. That's headed north. That to lock 1, which we're going to go check out in a minute, but I really feel that.
What do you think his daytime job is, though?
Right, he's not being very schizo here. Come on,
like,
get
does
to
he
the
have
schizo
one?
shit. Get to the schizo shit, buddy.
So here, lot 2 is where the first canal boat left from.
You think he works at McDonald's?
And the canal in general was built by the old world and just founded by people and had to figure out how to use it. Or knew how to use it, and those were the ones who started to colonize different cities that were already there. Because everything says founded, not built. Because it was all just here. And Jesus is here. So they put these things up along the canal to control your perception and to hide the true past and the true history, which are 2 different
It
things.
says founded, not built. So that's his proof. So but it probably took many years to build. So what would you put? The date you started construction or the date you ended construction? And maybe even after you end construction, there's a period of time before it's in use.
Or like a lot of the buildings wouldn't even go into use. Like they would just tear them down.
It's bricks. It's bricks stacked on bricks.
We have our history from after the flood, and then we have the past that was before the flood, and the past world was much grander, and God flooded it out, gave it to Lucy for a time, and that's where we're at right now. So you're an engineer?
Yeah, actually, can you explain how we all got started and how we do it in here? How we all started with this?
Trump dance. How'd they build these? How'd they build these plates? How humans do that?
I don't know. I think metallurgy was only discovered a few hundred years ago, to be honest.
How they built them plates?
It's definitely not one of the oldest crafts on the planet.
Was found.
Someone says melted bricks. I was gonna say it's cool.
So this is technically lock 1. And I find it interesting, other than the Howl House, that this lock being lock 1 isn't really memorialized, it's just overtaken by the city. But one of the real cool things is it gives you an opportunity to walk where the water would have been and really get a feel for the size of these stones, how big they are. And for these to have been moved via horse and buggy, and then also cut and put in place and stacked at a time with no power tools, just doesn't fit the narrative of the 1800s. All dirt roads.
They just think like 1800s was like fucking idiots or something.
No, like let's note quickly that most of the, and you can tell by the size of his dog. Pardon me. You can tell by the size of his dog. He's never had to fucking do a hard day's work in his entire life.
Thank you.
Like this nigga doesn't know. Yeah, look at that little mug.
Yeah, no working man has that dog.
Oh, you look at the size of those bricks. Yeah, nigga, you ever lift anything like maybe a little bit bigger than you? Oh my god, it's so complicated.
The only man I would get a pass for having a small dog like that might have been a worker would be like an old retired man.
That or like, if EBT just started driving around with a Chihuahua, I think that would be hilarious as fuck. Like, look at this little burrito.
He would just have it.
Yeah, he would.
With a beard. Yeah.
Or actually, Toilet. Toilet could definitely get away with it.
Wait, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of TV.
Yeah, hiding in his beard. Right in his beard. No, actually, Toilet's dog is probably one of the most adorable dogs you'll ever see. He's a big old
We're
whale.
here to check out this area where there was the fire that they gave me the notification for on my phone, emergency evacuation notice. And as you can see, there's no visible fire. There's a bunch of dry leaves on all the trees and stuff. But I'm gonna show you what I found up here. Exactly what I already knew I'd find before I came, which is the indicators of plasma fire. And this is just the first spot that I stopped. These are the first signs that I'm seeing.
If you've never seen it before, this is our boy Jeff Snyder. Every fire is some plasma
she
fire.
followed him before I even met her. And she was like, yo.
You would know Jeff
she
Snyder.
did. And she was like, the plasma fires are real. And then I was like, you don't know shit about wood. But no, she does. You know Jeff Snyder.
As I drive up, I'm like, oh shit, there's some. Unburned, burned, unburned. Same thing with the rest of these. Same thing with this.
Does this guy think just a little bit of fire just burns down like fucking miles and miles of area? What?
It, like, from what I've tried to comprehend from his streams and stuff, is he thinks these fires are being.
It's lasers.
They're like laser beams.
It looks like it.
But he also thinks they're like
magnetically
induced or something.
That
like,
as well. Yeah. So
some
like
ley lines or some shit.
No, he's talking about like the fucking like you were saying, like the magnetic fucking
like telluric currents or some shit like that.
Yeah. But like, here's the thing: like, why would the government be targeting a random farmer's fence in the middle of fucking nowhere?
To test.
To test what? To test that they.
So I was in Walmart the other day, and why they have vinyl records makes me curious. Is that people preparing for the power to go out so they can still have music with wind-up spring-loaded record players?
They sell records at Walmart because the grid's gonna go down. Okay, dude. Records are like a very niche thing. They do sell a lot now, but it's like a very like
you can
boutique. They call it. There's these like boutique shops that sell old vintage media and stuff like that. People are collecting physical media once again.
Seriously. There's still, no matter what city you go into, there's always a record store somewhere. And they're selling CDs, tapes, records like from the 70s and 60s and all this other shit. Like, this isn't some sort of like weird thing to just find them producing and making new records. I can go online and follow most of the bands that I like to listen to, and they're producing fucking records and cassettes.
But it's the fact that they're stocking it at Walmart now.
Yeah, but who cares?
I'm sorry.
That's how you get mainstream distribution.
I just want to say that I'm really disappointed that I haven't bought CDs in the last decade because I had to bring my CDs out when my landlord took away the internet, and I didn't want to just keep using all my data. And I was like, ooh, I only have music from like before 2010. This is kind of cool, but also kind of like not that great.
Still have Evanescence.
You will own nothing and be happy, and I'm like, I'm a little disappointed.
Okay, who is this guy? I've never seen this guy, but is this what every guy looks like now? Like Wes Watson?
That almost looks like Drake.
I thought it was like,
and like Wes Watson had some sort of weird gay love child.
It literally says tattoos, and it's just
does
tattooed
it?
together.
Yeah, it does actually.
It looks really default. It looks like
his name is.
I have tattoos on my father's record.
Not Bradley. It's Brantley.
Brantley. Oh, I think I've heard this guy's name. I think he's a country singer.
I was gonna say it's absolutely country. It's super
amazing. Is it just like him farting in a cup?
That's a separate thing.
Have you guys heard this new country? It's like the Jew country. They play on the country station.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's got like the 808 bass drum and shit in it, and it's just like.
Does that say shit?
It's his.
So
his what? His bum? Why has he got his tattooed on his fingy?
Videos I made, the one that says
like SHH. Because he's doing the code.
I know you guys are familiar with the other couple female artists. Poppy. One of them titled "Scary Mask Warning" by Poppy. The other one is "Scary Mask," which is
this guy is obsessed with like popular music too. He'll go break down.
Oh, you still talking about Jeff Schneider?
Do you guys know Poppy?
Yeah, we know who Poppy is. Yeah.
Know who? Poppy? Yeah, I know who Poppy is.
I haven't seen her in like 5 years.
Yeah, you quiet down.
She's coming back.
Yeah, she's getting hot.
What about Titanic Sinclair?
Oh, look at it. It says Hermaphrodite stew.
My nose is looking super Jewish right now.
That's a shout out to Aphrodite for sure. He's got a subliminal cat call to Aphrodite. It says Hermaphrodite stew. Now we got to look up Aphrodite. Aphrodite is straight up full normie at this point.
No, I think she's finally, and it's good to see her looking healthy again and interacting with people, and yeah, like going on a cruise even when she was company clodhoppers. But yeah, no, it's nice to like see her integrating back into the fold, and she has a full-time job again. Like
how the hell are you out drinking every night if you have a full-time job?
Maybe she's just a functional alcoholic. I don't know, but like I don't know. And she also isn't she a Californian?
Yeah, she's here bragging about she's partying in Hollywood.
Where is Mark?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
she's partying in Hollywood here. Look at she roofing her own drink here.
Oh God. Yeah, she out there drugging people.
Drugging herself.
You know you're in the crowd. Hop on.
She out here on Halloween dressed as a Care Bear.
Oh, one of the 5,000 Kit
She went from living in a fucking from being full truther, shaving her head, to now she's a Care Bear on a fucking Hollywood rooftop.
Yeah, but again, like, it's good to see her looking healthy and actually interacting with people and like going to parties and stuff. Like she doesn't look like the crazy meth head living in the back.
She's not tweaking anymore like she was in the bread truck. She was definitely tweaking on some shit.
But shout out to Dimitri though, and you know what? I hope you made it home back to Canada safely. And do you still have access to the bread truck?
That's right, Dimitri. You dodged a bullet, bro. What else she got over here? You gotta. Oh, look at 4 days ago. She put up
Mark
one.
Has done like a good job breaking down some of the Aphrodite streams, and
she called in the toilet. I missed this one.
Yeah, and he handled her animosity very well.
Finally,
oh no, this is the one where she called and talked about shitting.
She's
Oh,
she's
sorry.
been backstage for days.
I
For
didn't see you
days.
back there. I apologize.
I think you just wanted to watch the labia getting slapped around.
Well,
But
did
you
you not find that? Did you not find that disturbing?
I'm
Did you
wearing
not
your
find that
favorite
part
color.
weird?
That's not the color of the house.
That's not. It wasn't the same color. Stop trying to troll.
Exactly the same color.
It's not the same color. You might be colorblind.
Yo, bro.
So let me ask you something. Is
Provo
the color of what you're wearing closer to my color or the color of the house?
Probably closer to your color.
Okay, I would agree. That color that we were looking at earlier, that's like a teal.
It's pretty much the same color, and you're like, "That's the most
Pretty much the
disgusting
same color
I've
is
ever
not the
seen,"
same
and you're like,
color.
Like, it's the
Aphrodite.
same color.
I can't believe you've been holding on to this color thing for like literally a half hour.
You just let me on. No, I was doing other stuff. Yeah, so Trump is going to be at Coachella.
What have
He
you been
just
doing?
announced.
What have you been doing, Aphrodite?
I've been perusing the YouTubes.
Really?
YouTube.
What have you found?
The meaning of life, you know.
I thought you already found that.
Well, you have to keep rediscovering it. GB.
Oh, so it's not the same anymore after you discover it.
I like. Why are you hating on my thumbnail? It's not 10 years ago.
You could have grabbed it.
Yeah, it is. I've seen those.
No,
I've
it's
seen those
not.
videos of yours and posted. You know when you play like
10 years
Evanescence.
ago.
You play like Evanescence and you show like
like COVID.
prom videos. You hanging out with
That's not a picture
fat
from
bros
high
and stuff.
school.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's not a picture. That's when I went to Pismo, like during the pandemic.
Oh, okay. Well, I was mistaken. I apologize.
Okay.
I thought they were.
It's
I
all
thought
right.
it was the old picture. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm like.
So what's
totally
new?
all-
What's new with you, Aphrodite? What's are you? Do you still have the bread truck?
Yeah, if you watch my channel, I just took it out last weekend.
I barely have time to watch anything I want to watch, let alone.
You just watch like blue labia slapping.
Well, this is Twitter, so it's a little easier just to browse.
Dedicate
Yeah, exactly. You know it. You do the same shit, Aphrodite. Don't lie. Don't lie, Aphrodite. You do the same shit.
I don't do that. I have
Yes, you
somebody
do.
to do that for me.
So don't play don't play holier than thou over here.
No,
You're not-
I don't need to do it for myself because I have somebody to do it for me.
Oh, somebody doom scrolls for you.
Doom schools?
Okay. We need to get Aphrodite and Samantha and just lock them in a stream together and just leave.
No, I agree.
Gold.
Fully agree. Cage
Gold.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Beholder said she's tweaking. She's definitely on some upper or something. On this motherfucker.
I haven't seen much of this person.
Oh, she's nuts.
No, even when I like told her about the Starfire smoking, she was like, well, that's not entirely irrational.
Well,
like
she was in the comments and yeah. Like,
yeah.
she was
And
fun.
I was like, how is this happening right
Yeah,
now?
don't give her these ideas, Bong Ripper.
I know.
For some reason, I thought this
really did.
Aphrodite video was 4 minutes, but it's 30 minutes.
Fill it in.
But it's from the Toilet Bowl Earth channel, so everyone make sure you're subscribed to Toilet Bowl Earth. And if you missed the
go
stream,
hang out with TB, do that good stuff.
Go back and stream it.
I barely get my period.
Huh?
I barely get my period.
No, none of that.
Check out Andrew Wilson.
Look,
Oh, it's Andy.
it might be a good
Andy.
idea not to.
Is that Wes Watson?
No,
No,
look,
that's
Andrew's going to match
that's
your
the
energy.
plot.
If you're going to be nasty towards Andrew, he's going to be nasty back.
Correct.
And Andrew,
This whatever host dude wants to be Andrew so bad. He's like doing his hair like him and everything. It's like studying everything Andrew does. He's trying to like become Andrew. Is whatever, are they getting the Russian money?
Yeah,
Is that where all their money comes from? too?
He's probably like a
These all Russian whores on here.
Pig. But like, what's his fucking name again? The whatever podcast dude?
And nobody knows his name. It's just the whatever
Nick
dude.
or something.
The guy that's surrounded by roasties.
Yeah, but like he can never lend a punch on any of them, and he has to depend on Andrew to constantly back him up. And then anytime something goes wrong in the stream, he just starts screaming at everybody. It's kind of weird.
Defers to Andrew. Andrew looks so bored here.
Not only that, but like, how could you be in a room with that many women and like still not have like a little bit of riz? It's kind of it's odd.
I mean, they are whores, so you don't
Yeah,
even need
that
to.
Is it like a
They're
little
actual whores.
blow?
No, yeah, no, that's the other thing. They're like OnlyFans prostitutes or whatever.
But is that literally a blow?
But I mean, like, you still can't talk to a woman and fucking on a live stream or something like that.
Yeah, he is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's very awkward to watch.
Yeah, goes in. He will go in.
Where's this going to? What?
You know,
Okay.
just think-
I've seen this. Dude, I've seen this for
Guys,
about
if they'd be
6
nice to
hours
us,
now.
we'd be nice to
I'm not
them, right? Very
surprised.
simple. Guys,
Even if you are nice to him, he's not nice, so it doesn't matter.
No, he matches energy. So if you're nice
That's
to
not
him,
true. That's not true.
Yeah, no, literally, it's true.
It's
Try it.
literally true.
I just watched it happen.
It is literally true.
It's so gay.
Literally the best.
Andrew
the best podcast.
only matches. He's the
ever.
best at matching.
Andrew's like his pit bull in a box that he just sticks on these fucking OnlyFans thoughts.
Matching energy.
Andrew is the best guy I've ever met.
He's the best. Okay, wait, Mala, can you put your mic to
Wait, who did the Trump impression?
Okay, go to Twitch,
I
man.
know, bro.
Guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever. Guys, we're like less than 200 away from 94,000. Get us.
Motherfucker got 94,000 subscribers on Twitter. That's huge, dude. Or, I mean, on Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch?
On Twitch.
Damn. Yeah, no, that's beast. Like, if you
6
got-
hours of just like talking to these fucking bitches. Crazy.
Oh, I mean, even if you just watch the whatever podcast, I think they had one on earlier tonight. There was like 6,000 people in that fucking chat, man.
Is it all real people? Like, is it
I don't know if they're like real people or bots or whatever the situation
I'm in
is.
here.
Like, how many people are sitting there watching fucking like OnlyFans hoes getting owned?
I went to that channel for like
Fucking retarded.
3 minutes.
And yeah, like I was saying, like, why the fuck do we keep getting memberships to the Crucible and shit?
Yeah, there's 6,000 still in there right now.
Oh, seriously? They're still live?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
still
like,
live
still got
6
6
hours
days.
later, and there's 6,000 people
No,
still.
dude, they'll go for 8, 9, 10, 12 hours easy. And they have that consistent like 4 to 6K the entire time. Even Andrew, he'll sit at fucking 2 to 2,500. So between the two channels, they've easily got over like 10,000, 12,000 viewers actively.
But like, how many are real? And then
Yeah,
how many
how
people are
many
in
of
there
that is
thinking that that's all real, and they're like, oh, something good's happening.
Yeah,
here.
and how many boners are sitting in there going like, women are retards, and
Yeah, and
yeah,
just
well,
kind
they're
of like
rating the fucking bottom of the barrel for you.
and just trying to debate, and there's a bunch of dudes watching, jerking
And, like,
off at the
who's
same time.
booting OnlyFans whores, bro?
He is
Have a
promoting.
5-second conversation with any one of these retards, it's over. Like, how are you doing this for 8 hours?
Yeah,
fucking
day after day after day after day.
for 4 or 5 hours, or sorry, for 4 or 5 days. It's retarded. Anyway, I don't know. I'm done.
They're not even cute. Look at these ones here.
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck it. Like, how many times has EBT said this and brought this up? And it's true. How fucking dumb were we in our 20s and shit like that? Like, how many people held us accountable for all the dumbass shit we did or do until the whole internet fucking garbage thing started? Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, no, seriously, like it like one of them online memes is like, imagine if your fucking internet history just got leaked. Like, oh shit. Like, it's just fucked up, man. And yeah, you know what? Like, stop parading these fucking why and how do they have so many of these people just coming in and out and in and out?
Are they getting their kids stolen?
Yeah, and that's what?
Like, no, I'm not even doing OnlyFans when my kid was.
Oh my
so
god!
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not
They
talking
grow
about
up,
that.
families, blah blah blah.
No, actually,
I'm
no.
just salty. I'm just-
No, it's true. It
Not
kind of
even
does
doing
tie in
shit.
with like that rabbi talking about like, oh, you know, prostitution. It's one of the oldest jobs on earth, and it's protected. Like, anyway, fucking weird. It's gay.
This is more of that fucking. This is the John Levi research. You just show a picture and say, "Oh, humans could never build it." That's the whole
Can
channel.
you imagine trying to build an arch that complex? I don't know if I could.
Yeah, again, because none of these lazy fucking niggers have ever lifted a finger in their life.
Yeah, they
Could
never
you
done
imagine
that.
trying to use a chisel and do something like that? Oh, wowie, wowie.
You build some scaffolding and you go out there and just carve that shit out. Some master
Yeah,
fucking
because you
carver.
had fucking like 16 hours a day to do fuck all other than your job.
And then look at any proof he finds of the construction, he just basically insinuates it's an AI fake picture. So you can just hand wave anything that you don't want to accept and just keep your narrative.
You know what? It's all AI. Look at that. They could never build something that complex. It's AI.
Well, here's one thing he says that I agree with. Physiognomy is real.
What is real?
Physiognomy, like you can tell just by looking at somebody, like a lot about them. For sure about that shit. All right, man. I'm going to bed. I'm fading out hard out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah,
I guess
no.
because we did the fall back, so it's 2 a.m. for me.
Yeah,
But it's
it
really
fucked us up too. Like we
it's
had
really 3 a.m.
our
for me. I'm fading hard, but I appreciate you guys being here, putting your couples
y'all.
Thanks for hanging out.
last.
Peace.
If you want to see more, go to the Toilet Boys channel. You can watch the stream that was before this one. And yo, I appreciate everyone's time. Peace.
Just like that,